The Wizard of Oz is a masterpiece. Here's why. We'll start with the music side of things. Every song is so well written and tells such a story of how the character is feeling at the time and where the story is going to lead. It's such a good bridge for anything this story was trying to tell you. At the beginning of the movie, we get the Over the Rainbow song, which is just such a well written song. It even holds up to today's standards. We get to feel how Dorothy is feeling in her current situation and her longing or wanting to be in a better situation than she is now, not knowing that she's in the best situation that anyone could ever be in. She's got a loving family, loving friends, but she finds that out later in the movie. In the book, you don't really feel that. I think it's more of just her going out to the land of Oz, and it's sort of her just lollygagging around trying to make it through. She's basically just doing a bunch of side quests in that book. The movie is way more fluid and comprehensive than the book. Also, the storytelling in this is way better than the book. I mean, it's so much easier to follow than it is in the book. It's so attention grabbing. I mean, everything about this, from the color schemes to the wardrobe, everything is just great about this movie. Today's movie should honestly take notes on why this movie is so good, and maybe we'll get a decent film out of Hollywood today. And every shot is epic. I mean, from the camera angles, the directing was just spot on for what they were going for. Every scene is epic. Every picture of this is epic. You can freeze frame on anything and it'll look great. Everything in this movie is so visually stunning, and it was one of the first movies, I think the first movie ever using Technicolor, which is why they were so picky about the color choices. I mean, today everything usually looks gray because of all the CGI that's added, but not this movie. This movie looks great. I mean, you can see it, watch it today. Everything pops at you from the screen. The shoes, the characters' outfits, costumes, the characters' performances, the road, the trees, everything just pops at you. Everything about this movie is so attention grabbing, from the visuals to the sound. The performances of every actor in this movie was just so perfect for the characters and what they were trying to portray and how the characters should have been portrayed compared to the book, especially since there was a few changes that made these characters so perfect for it. Not to mention the comedic performances by Jack Haley, Bert Lahr, and Ray Bolger were just out of this world. Their timing was so impeccable, it was hilarious to watch them. Their physical comedic performance was just great. And also the performance by the dog who played Toto. Come on. That thing is cute as hell throughout the whole movie. I mean, look at this little paw sticking out, just waiting for another paw grab. The actors just played the role so perfectly. I feel like all the mistakes behind the scenes had to happen in order for this movie to come out the way it did. I mean, it's just literally a masterpiece. From the witch being designed the way she is, they were going to go for like a attractive witch before, and that didn't work out. Instead, they decided to go with an evil, scary looking witch, and props to them. They made the whole look of the witch that we know today, the classic look of the witch, it was made in that movie. Now every witch has a pointy hat and flies on a broomstick. Before this movie, witches were looking like pilgrims. They had like pilgrim outfits, and they just looked like old ladies wearing pilgrim hats and stuff like that. Even in the book, she's looking like she's wearing an overcoat with the pilgrim aesthetic look, but she was blonde in the book as well, and she was just like an old hag in the book. But in the movie, we get the green skin, the pointy nose, the pointy tipped hat, what we know is classic today. That's the classic witch look, and props to them. They literally invented that. That was amazing. Before, they were going for like the sort of attractive witch, kind of like in Snow White as well, because I guess that was a thing back then. But I'm so glad they went with the choices that they made. Also, the actress, whoa, her performance was like, for not having any reference to what she could have played like an evil witch, she did all that, created that character herself. Like, the performance was just spectacular. I mean, she was scary to like all little kids. When I saw this as a kid, I just thought it was great to watch. Everything was so entertaining about this movie. Even today, it's such a good watch. Margaret Hamilton was such a great actress for this. Like, she nailed it perfectly. It was awesome. The Good Witch, Glenda, everybody just did their thing. Of course, the acting style, that was the style back then, like how Dorothy was acting, sort of like dramatic voice, just so that you can hear the drama going on and stuff. This was the style back then, which her acting was actually really good too. I mean, you really thought she was just like an innocent little Midwestern girl. Today's movies really should take note of how good and why this movie is so good.
You could say that again.
I mean, today they just CGI whatever they can. I mean, they be CGIing backgrounds, which is just insane. I prefer the backgrounds they used in Wizard of Oz. It's just paintings made to look like they're far away, which is, in my opinion, way more preferred than it is CGI, because everything just looks weird in CGI nowadays. I mean, there was a point where CGI was getting good, but compared to today's movies that are being let out in the past like few years, I'd say might as well just go for a painting just like this movie. And this movie was more focused on the storytelling, the complete opposite of what movies are today. No hidden agenda. It was just a good family film for everyone to watch, and that's what this movie was aimed for, the general public. They weren't trying to aim for people that are currently in Hollywood. They weren't trying to impress a certain group of people. They were just trying to impress the general public. Also, the sound on this movie was just awesome. I mean, not the editing, obviously, we have better sounding quality stuff today. But I mean, the choices that they made for dropping in Snow White's, the actress of Snow White, her voice was in the movie for the Tin Man song, and that was just perfect.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Also, the score throughout the movie was just fantastic. Had you locked into the movie the whole time, because the music plays a big part of the emotion and the tone of the scene that you're watching. I love that about older movies, that they usually make their own score and music for the movie. Nowadays, movies just get soundtracks from various artists. That's another thing. The originality of this movie is just amazing, especially compared to today's movies. I keep comparing it to today's movies because I really think that this movie sets a good example of what a great movie should be. I mean, we have original music, we have original storyline. This storyline is basically almost the same as the book, but I mean, they took out a lot of things, they changed a lot of things, mainly due to the circumstances of the making of the movie. Despite almost everything going wrong in the background, like actors and actresses getting hurt, being hospitalized, wardrobe changes, costume changes, everything. Even the little dog who played Toto got hurt by one of the witch's guards landing on him during that bridge scene. Her, actually, the dog was a girl, but she played a boy. Anything that can go wrong in a movie did go wrong for this movie, but it became the masterpiece it is today. Zack Snyder, take notes.